Good evening, everyone. Experts say if you're one of the many dealing with the flu right now, you are not alone. CNN reports the flu probably hasn't peaked amid a record-breaking flu season. Here are the latest map numbers provided by the CDC showing the outbreak in flu cases across the nation. As you can see in the Heartland, both Missouri and Tennessee are marked in the purple category. That's the highest category, seeing the worst cases. Both Kentucky and Illinois are seeing slightly fewer cases marked in the high category. Schools are being hit hard all over as well. Blake Showalter traveled to some Heartland schools to see what precautions are being taken for students.
Flu is surging in the Heartland, with the Missouri and Illinois Department of Health reporting that flu activity is very high. With kids reporting back to school last week, we spoke to the lead nurse of the Perryville School District to see what they are doing to keep your kids healthy during cold and flu season. Lead nurse at Perryville School District, Stephanie Layton, says their school has taken extra precautions to avoid the spread of any sickness.
We've offered extra cleaning supplies to the teachers to wipe down desks and frequently touch surfaces. We communicate with our custodians as well when we have an influx in illness.
She says they have also urged students to practice good hygiene.
Washing your hands after you touch your face, especially not sharing water bottles or other food, making sure they wash their hands before and after they use the restroom, and if they've been in contact with somebody that's been sick, proper cough etiquette would be covering their mouth with their elbow, not their hands.
It's also important to make sure your children are getting enough fluids. She says that kids that are hydrated have a better chance at fighting illnesses.
In the high school, I deal with dehydration a lot with the kids because they carry around the water bottles but they don't actually drink them. But always maintaining hydration is a good way to help combat fever.
Layton says they have seen a lot more cases of the flu this year compared to years past, and says parents should keep an eye for multiple symptoms and to moderate their temperature.
We understand that not everyone can go to the doctor every time they don't feel well, but definitely taking some precautions if they're having several symptoms, especially the fever, nausea, vomiting.
Layton says if your child does come down with the flu, they should stay home until their symptoms get better, and when they've been fever-free for 24 hours without fever medications. In the studio, Blake Showalter, Heartland News.
Blake, thank you. Meanwhile, more Illinois hospitals announced visitor restrictions amid the surge in flu cases. Hospital officials report that this season is hitting harder and earlier than usual. It's why those restrictions are now in place at locations like Mount Vernon, Waterloo, and Redbud. They're asking anyone with flu-like symptoms to not visit patients. Hospital officials are asking anyone with flu-like symptoms and children younger than 16 to not come in.